The Yamaha ZG plugin extends the functionality of your ZG Series mixer by providing countless controls and actions right at your fingertips. And the plugin offers many of the same functions found in the ZG Controller app, for not only keys, but also dials when using Stream Deck Plus. Save desk space by moving your ZG mixer wherever you want. Then, control nearly all its functions using the Stream Deck that you already have at arm's reach. Add additional effects beyond what the mixer's physical controls offer. And custom presets to customize your ZG Series mixer depending on what you're using it for at the time. Streaming competitive games, recording an immersive horror let's play, or general content creation. To use the Yamaha ZG plugin, make sure you have the ZG Controller software installed from Yamaha's website. You can then download the plugin from Elgato Marketplace. Links for both of these in the video description. For the Yamaha ZG plugin to work, you will need the ZG Controller app open and running on your computer. Starting with actions related to your microphone. Toggle your microphone's mute with mic input on/off. Tap on the key with the action to mute your mic for your mic monitoring, your streaming output, and any software using the voice input from your ZG mixer. Notice that when the key is tapped, the mixer shows the mic as muted, and vice versa. Mic input effect on/off is used for toggling microphone settings like compressor, limiter, EQ, and noise gate. Mic input effect adjustment is for increasing or decreasing the strength of those settings and can be used on dials with Stream Deck Plus or, of course, on keys. Adjusting EQ for your microphone is done using Mic Input EQ preset. Here you will select certain presets such as dynamic, condenser, headset mic, or your own custom created preset from the ZG Controller app. Tapping on it not only changes to that preset, but can be used to toggle the EQ on and off as well. Effects like voice changer, bleeping, and echo can be toggled or activated using the mic effect on/off action. Bleeping and echo are hold to activate, and voice changer is tap to toggle, on and off. When setting this action to voice changer, your ZG mixer will use the voice preset you set up in the ZG Controller app. However, you can change this preset using the voice changer preset action. Tap to change the preset, tap again to toggle off the voice changer. Next, actions for controlling the audio that you hear. Game effect actions control which effects are applied to your game and voice channels. The on/off action toggles these effects. The game preset action will switch to the selected preset on key tap, but can also be used to toggle the effect in one key. Game effects would be things like EQ presets, reverb, or virtual surround sound. By using this action, you can switch between any number of custom presets that you've created in the ZG Controller app. Create a folder to hold all your custom voice and game effect presets, then activate each whenever you'd like. Headphone monitor EQ on and off and preset actions are used for toggling on and off your pre-selected EQ presets. Or you can choose the preset to activate as well as toggle it directly using the preset action. The headphone monitor EQ affects all audio going to your headphones from your ZG Series mixer. This includes audio from your console, computer, aux port, and microphone connected to the mixer, useful for tuning a specific set of headphones to your liking. Mic input monitor level is for adjusting the volume of sound going from your microphone into your headphones, and does not affect how loud your mic is to others. Note that this action is only used on the larger ZG01 model. This is most convenient when used on Stream Deck Plus dials. However, you can of course set up 2 keys for this action and make adjusting easier. And you can also hold down the key to make larger adjustments. Next, actions for controlling the streaming output mix, which is the audio sent to your streaming or recording software. Streaming mixer channel mute is for selectively muting your microphone, voice channel, or game channel from the streaming output mix. For instance, you're streaming and playing games with some friends, but you're about to share the password for your server with your Discord call. Quickly tap to mute yourself when sending that audio out to stream. The Streaming Volume Balance Adjustment action is for changing the volume of your microphone, voice chat, or game audio inside of the streaming output mix. For instance, if you want game audio to be quieter for those listening to your stream, you can use this action to lower the volume of just the game audio in the mix using your Stream Deck. When used on dials with Stream Deck Plus, pressing in on the dial or tapping on the touch strip will mute the channel's audio for your streaming output mix. Streaming Mixer Monitor Output is for toggling if you're listening to your streaming output mix or your normal monitor mix. This is helpful for finding out how everything will sound to your audience without needing to do a test recording. Main Output is for switching between the headphone output on your ZG Series mixer or the speaker output. This is the same function as the dedicated button on both the ZG01 and ZG02. Main Output Level controls the volume of all audio sent to your headphones or speakers. This control affects your ZG01 the same as the large dial. This action is especially useful on the smaller ZG02. When using this action on a Stream Deck Plus dial, pressing in on the dial will switch between speakers and headphones, just like the main output action does on keys. If you need to quickly stop all sound going from your mixer to your PC in a hurry, well then mute on/off for output to the computer is the action you need. And lastly, there is an action for toggling between different LED brightness levels, for a bit of a dark mode. The Yamaha ZG plugin for Stream Deck has many options to allow you to control your ZG Series mixer, all from the Stream Deck already next to you, saving you desk space by positioning your mixer in a more convenient place. You can control all the same sound and voice effects on ZG02, just like the larger ZG01, using custom actions on your Stream Deck. And with pages and folders, you can have as many effects as you could want without needing access to the physical buttons on your ZG mixer. Remember also that you can use multi-actions to control multiple functions of your ZG mixer all at once, with a single key tap, enabling effects on multiple channels in one go, combining microphone effects with a special OBS scene for dramatic effect, or muting your microphone and switching to speakers to enjoy content while sitting back. To see more Stream Deck plugins in action, check out our Plugin Spotlight playlist. We have videos covering plugins from controlling your stream, Discord, lights, to PC's audio and more. And don't forget to explore the amazing selection of plugins over on Elgato Marketplace. We have links down below. Subscribe to us here on YouTube to learn more about your Stream Deck and other Elgato products. Thanks for watching.